Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. He takes this for 3 to the 29. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. 3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The slot man in motion right. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Right back to Cook for another completion. Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Diggs going in motion right. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. Murray fighting. Lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who you...
And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Cardinals are on the board first here this afternoon. Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come. Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Diggs going in motion right. On play action, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Allen now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Play action. Now it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs, 45 yards. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there because the
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. DeAndre Hopkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 14-7. out to the 25. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Beginning this series with a handoff to Cook. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Again, it's Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And now the rookie's free. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, 56 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shout along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And, CD, you know, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time, how you think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. To throw, it's Murray. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there for Arizona. 61 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They'll run here with Connor. And he fights his way in, not giving up. And it's a Cardinal touchdown. James Conner, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals have regained the lead. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. McKenzie now from his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Up the middle, it's Cook. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown. Marquise Brown, 32 yards. And the Cards are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. But what a quick turnaround there. They get the football. Next play, boom, touchdown.
I've been in a situation before where a turnover occurs, and if you're over on the bench with your defensive mate and you talk about what to do on your next series, and all of a sudden you hear sudden change, you've got to get out on the field and defend right away. Not everyone is mentally prepared to go.
Is that what is yelled on the sidelines a lot of times?
That, among other things.
Maybe some words we can't share here.
Yeah, we'll just keep this one PG.
FCC violation.
No doubt.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular.
Big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the deep, he's got him in, complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. A big play here for Buffalo. And even 40 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to...
Touchdown! Allen on target there to Stephon Diggs. And the Bills are back within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
He's going deep for Brown.
Hey, let me get that up off you, dog.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. So they took their shot. It was a pretty good heave, but in the end, the free safety is the one who comes away with the football.
And two of the traits that you look for in a good free safety, range and decision-making. Both on display right there. And it didn't hurt that he's got a good pair of hands, too.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing is Allen on third. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And he just clocked it. But the clock wasn't even moving. Well, that's one you don't see very often, a wasted down. Second and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw, it's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Now Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt.
Oh, smacked it.
From 58, that had lots of leg behind it. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. A fairly short kick from the 14. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Brother, you picked that. That changes the game.
He's such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. Murray and company going for it on fourth.
Let's go.
50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
On second down, Cook. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Throwing on first down is Allen. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen.
Oh, my God, bro.
Picked up by Marco Wilson. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. That could turn out to be a giant play, Charles. You got an offense driving to take the lead, but they're turned away on the INT.
And I think that we might look back on this in the fourth quarter and say, that was the play of the game.
They start the drive with Connor, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Give me that right back.
Intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Jair Elam makes a pick. There he goes. Right.
He's sick, JT. Pick 6.
And he is going to score.
He's sick.
It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. So
Send my money.
Gets flipped on its ear right there. The interception, return for a touchdown, and this lead changes hands here in the 3rd quarter.
And it certainly felt like this defense had a read on what was going on the offensive side of the ball and said, let's cut down our coverage a little bit. Let's be in a position to make a play on the ball. And, boy, that sure turned out well for them.
Send my money.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. A fairly short kick from the 14. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team.
Nice try.
Tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass. This
He want to bomb me. Coward want to bomb.
To make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll buy some time right. He's got a man.
Come on, dog.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory, right at the 40. They run behind center with Connor. And some room to maneuver. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And that is caught by
What the
Brown.
f***? Ain't that, bro?
Hollywood, Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
That shit is garbage,
And the
bro.
Cardinals have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Prater for the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. McKenzie now from his end zone.
Trying him.
He would have been had he gone down to a 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They run it again with Cook. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Diggs going in motion right. On 1st down, Allen. Flush to his right.
See ya. Send my money, dog. Now. Right now.
Yards. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and that's a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. Play fake, Murray. They'll roll him out right.
Nice try. I was sitting right there.
If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Nope, didn't get it. He didn't get it. Send my money, bro. Send my dub. King Naeem 1995, brother. Send my bread. You garbage. You're garbage. EB.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Knew you was gonna over pursue. 1st down. Tick, 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 tick.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20
tick,
to
tick,
the
tick,
15.
tick, tick.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
What you think stacking that box is gonna work, bro? Cut it up.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Allen to throw.
Gotcha.
And complete right side.
Gotcha. Send my bread.
James Cook. He scored on the ground.
Send my bread. Beat you on broadcast. Good night. Good night.
He is putting in a great
Send my dub, dog, now. Right now. Immediately.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and defense, don't they?
James Cook running hard. 47-35 on broadcast.
You don't pay enough
Send my money. I don't hear my cha-ching going off. I don't hear them coins dropping. King Naeem 1995, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Leave my game. Go on and quit. Yep, I'm about to send it. Right in the chat.
After the touchdown.
Make sure you get that. Your father, don't you forget that.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down.
That ain't open, bro. Oh, but that is. Oh. They just let him bomb me like that? The hell?
Robbie Anderson, 79 yards. And the Cardinals have made it a one-score game again.
They just let this nigga bomb me, bro. That's crazy.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Extra point good by Prater. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. McKenzie now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out.
He wanted a fumble.
As he's tackled at the 15. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, they can smell victory, partner. They can see it on the horizon, but certainly we're not done yet here. Defense still has 3 timeouts, and obviously this is a very slim lead they're holding on to.
And let's face it, the easiest way to get this done, challenge your ground game. Challenge your offensive line, your tight ends, your receivers, anyone who's going to lay down a block. Don't let there be penetration because they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and maybe bring extra people to the ball. If you can do that, make them burn their timeouts, run out the clock, life will be good. But if you really want to gamble a little bit, a quick play action, quick throw, might be able to get it done. Just make sure it's not incomplete and stop the clock.
Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Cards going nickel, an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Back to throw. Allen.
Gotcha.
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie.
Go on and use that timeout, brother.
First down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
Go on and use that timeout. Send my money. Send my money.
Give to Cook out of the gun.
Send my money.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37.
You fought hard.
Gain of 9.
You fought real hard.
Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. A give. This is Cook.
Yep. Thank you for hitting me in the first down, buddy. Bitty bitty bumba. Bitty bitty bumba.
28 seconds to go in this football game.
Victory formation, my guy.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Send my bread.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up. And it's
I'm just better. Oh, let me get that screenshot. Yes, sir. Got it. Locked it. Sealed it.
Right, just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one.
Can I get my bread, sir?
Allen down to a knee, and that should just about do it. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But
where my money at? Too good. Let's go. Send my bread.